Voice Soul! Dragon Mage, no! Mystic! Well, Rip. I got 8 lives. Yeah, summoning that many people and not having all your Lois Knights. Oh boy. That makes this fight exponentially tougher. I mean, granted, yeah, I'm not going to be able to farm all of them now with my, as soon as I found them all, but I could still farm them by not defeating the boss. Easier, because then there'll be more of them. I could still get them with the boss dead, though.
There's just not anybody.
One life soul. Out of 50. Up back.
I was the last one standing.
No. I almost died though. got one whistle. Once. Bye. 3 in 1 fight. It's not bad. But again, I think the more I kill them, the more it the drop rate drops. Goku Saiyajin 75. I still remember when I got co-opted into Dark Souls 1 by a character who had to do with Majin Buu. Twiggy-shay! Oh yeah, I wanna recover my health. I really should go do that. The souls aren't really a factor. I should... I don't... Oh, these are actually a little better. never sold my duplicate copy of that. I don't know why I have a second of that. So just to be sure. Okay, gold super ring 2. Jester cap. Oh no, that's shit. Prisoner hood. No, prisoner's tatters. Symbol of avarice, which is the best for that. Watchdog Parma, which I have on my bag, and rusted coin. So I have everything I can put on. That gives me the highest. I also forgot that Jester's gloves gives you souls. No, okay. So there's no leggings and arms. That's a shame. Again, I don't really care about people doing anything right now. I could easily die. Hey, I was trying to lock on you. And now back off. Kill, please. No! Charlie's armor. Charlie's help. I'll take it. I'll take the armor set too. Give me your weapons as well, assholes. Oh, you want that? 2 out of 3 then. Already a 5. Wind is weak to fire. Would you guys be weak to fire? I could co-op after this though to hopefully see we survive. It'd be better with just 1 or 2 people, not a complete set. Or if you have all the Lice Knights. It would have been fine. We would have actually won if we had all the Lice Souls. Or Lice Knights. Whether or not... I think the guy is new to the DLC then, because there's no other explanation. If he wasn't, he would have tried. Or he found one, like fucking built this area! Let's try dark. Coming after the host, don't we? Stunned. Oh my god, guys. I didn't anticipate. I could have killed that other one if I didn't roll again. Stop wrecking me. Get better. Get good, scrub. Ow. Man, these guys are very aggressive. Spicy. Working really well on them. Jerks. Took my kill, you jerk. Damn. Only one that round. I'm getting all the Charred Loy's Helm. There it is. Charred Loy's Gauntlets. And legs. Alright, I got all the whole set. I just need weapons if they drop it. Pop. Fire on my weapon. And begin the crushing. As long as it's not my soul. Ow! My soul! Ah, fuck! I got a knife tomorrow. Leave me alone, you asshole. melted with a fucking fireball. Back off a sec. Heavily aggressive on me. I like it. Alright, one again. That's okay. I have to be doing this like 50 more times, then fine. I knew this would take a while. I liked it better when I got 3 in one damn run, though. It definitely would be easier to get these without the Loy's Knights there to freeze them, but it's also... saves me the fact that I don't have to go and run and find them now. And I'd rather have them all out like this than kill the boss. And then have a far, far limited number. I don't even know what that means. Dude, seriously. Why is everyone aggroing me? Fuck! Fight them! Fine, I'll tell you. I'll take out 2 of you at once. Fine. Give me a moment to breathe. Or not. Just fucking run down the stamina to the point where I can't even dodge it. Not doing well on the dodging. I'm not getting flame blasted every 2 seconds. Stop blocking. Why weren't you saying anything earlier, Zero? I was responding to you. I was talking to you. You just kind of said heyo and sup and then just left. Didn't even respond to me at all. Oh, shit. Really? That's definitely not the end. Your internet crash when you play with your son. No, that's fine. Why? I really don't know what that means. I know she was supposed to be making race car sound effects, but neat. Popped up on a meme on Facebook. Oh. I still don't know what that has to do with a race car. Are you trying to tell me I need to smile? Playing it. I can't get back into it. There's nothing left for me to do in Monster Hunter World. I haven't even done the DLC, and I just don't really find it interesting. Like, well, interesting to get back into playing. It's just too much of a grind for me right now. I want to play it, but I just lost a lot of my interest in it. I don't know. I may play it in the future, but I really don't. It's hard to dedicate to one game. I have so much other things I really than spend time dying. I'm not gonna get into it. Can you guys like aggro someone else or fight someone else? Like seriously, half the time they're all on me! Guys, kill him! They won't even let me. Aggro on me only, why don't we? Give me something else, please. I'm glad you gave me your shield and sword, but come on now. Don't attack me, you slut. Yeah, I want to play Monster Hunter World, but it's not as fun as it once was for me. Unless I'm co-oping it. It's still very fun. It's just, I don't want to just farm to make better armor. I really am content on what I have. It's too much planning to put on certain gear for certain fights. It's just too much for something that I just don't really, I'm not good at. For a game I'm not good at. stop dropping your shit. What the hell? I was attacking, next minute I'm dead. I didn't even pay attention to exactly what was happening. Did not realize the guy was using its fire. When did that happen? Wasn't my first death in there, but okay. When did that happen? Take it, please. In the future, I will play Monster Hunter again. I just don't know how much I'll do. Definitely not going to get what I originally... I always make plans to do, like, get all the shit that I never end up doing just because come on! Oh, you loist fuck! Hey! Holy snipes. Fuck. Stop talking. That's what one of them must have done. Oh my god. Dude! Thank you. I feel like you guys are hyperly aggressive against me. That's fine, but it's a little much. A bit more split, so I didn't have like several thousand dudes on me at once. Relax some. Not anything now. Yeah, it's going on 10. Minus 10. I'll probably end up doing a lot of this off camera, but I'm not beating the boss until I get it. I never know anymore with the coin. Like, it says 5 minutes, I die, it's still active somehow. I've definitely gone long stretches of not death. Definitely never more, and somehow never more often. I wish there was an indicator on you telling you if it's active. Probably would be if I already did have a thing. Can you stop turtling? God, please. God, how am I supposed to go into a mindset of farming without intentionally going into the mindset of farming? I don't know why Dark Souls 2 is just a heavy farming game. Faster than I thought. Still a lot faster than what it felt like. Still faster than the sunlight melts. Caught up with that number now. I have 9 of those, I think. Could have had 10, but the people who summoned me died. The entire team but me died. Also didn't have all the lice sites, so it's kind of a rough fight. And Ivory King is tanky as fuck. 4 people. Maybe barely. It's not like any of our weapons would beat that. Granted, I used that all that much. never done it before, and I want Alsana's soul, among other things. That I get. It is kind of like a vault, isn't it? Are we referencing? Left. Fall up. Or Borderlands. Assuming it's Borderlands. Considering the arc. Fall off once. Look, dude, I got a buff. Burnt enemies would be more difficult. It wasn't. That's the idea. The burnt. Boy, I did not see you. Hello, hi. Yay! Ow! Ah! Flawless. Flawless, I couldn't. Neither of them. None of the bosses are particularly well done. None of the Dark Souls 2 bosses are garbage in comparison to the others. Well, 3. Dark Souls 1 and 2. I may not have been the greatest at Four Kings anymore, but none of the fights in Dark Souls 1 and 2 are particularly good. 3 offers some pretty tough fights, comparatively. The hardest fight in Dark Souls 2 does not hold a candle to, say, Nameless King. God forbid, Pontiff, for me. He's just hyper-aggressive. I don't even know what the hardest fight in this is. Probably Fume Knight for me, but even then he's not that difficult. Like Ivory King, I don't remember fighting him that much. I've only fought him a handful of times, but I definitely recall he's not even that difficult to dodge. I feel like his attacks are a bit more straightforward. Fume Knight's not hard at all, but I do fuck up on him a lot. Alon is very easy. Again, I flawless him. Even though it took several tries and almost had him flawless 3-4 times before I fucked up, got hit. In fact, my first run was nearly flawless before I started to go for it. Get the rest of your weapons or shit. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I get tossed a fireball at me. Yep. Do it. wasn't even a fireball, but I knew at the moment I started healing, he came at me, and I was like, I'm dead. Please don't drop a soul. I hope they didn't drop anything. That was very bad. $300 deaths. Yay. I don't know. That's definitely not a number I want to reach. That just shows I'm bad at this game. Holy shit. I'm bad at the areas. I get hit way too much. I went through like 5 stacks of 99 life gems at this point. In this recent run here, I ran through nearly an entire stack of 50 or so of them. I just kept getting wrecked by everything. Not to mention the one dude with the fucking lance. And the fucking Iron King dudes. God, you dick. Like, I hate lances. I'm just bad at dodging lances. I don't know why. My timing is off, yes. But even in 3, my bad at dodging lances. Or lance-based weaponry. Like, ugh. They just fucking hit me. And they stun lock me to hell. The fact that one of the invaders is fucking... I mean, yeah, he's an invader. He's an invader and he's a normal white fan. Troll. Still the same. The fact that he literally trolls you if you don't check him right then and there. It's worse. And you guys are just hyper aggressive on me. Can y'all back the fuck off me for a moment? Like, just give me some breathing room. Especially you pyromancer did. Got some annoying fireballs. Yay! No, I want pyro dip. Ow. Stop tunneling! Hey, Chocolate. How you doing? Oh my. Red. Ah! Come at me, nice dick. Now you come at me. I hate you so fucking much. It's too easy to dodge and yet you all aggro. Aggro to me. Ready to bite some booty? Yeah, their item drops, yes. That's the booty I'm trying to bite. Peace. I'll be with you later, Ivory King. I am farming for fucking souls right now. Lois souls, not souls. Souls. I want Elsana's soul. Is whatever else she friggin' gives. My day was good. Very slow. I got off about an hour earlier. I mean, that's if I work till like 4. Since I normally, if I was gonna leave at 3:30 today, I would have gotten, then it would have been about 45 minutes. So I didn't leave until about 2:40, nearly 3 o'clock anyway. So about 40 minutes early, give or take. Then I had to take my car in. Well, my parents went to go pick up my niece, chill with my dog, and then I had to take my car in because it has the check engine light. So now I am carless for a couple days. Other than that, my day was good. How about you? Nothing. My car has the check engine light on it, so I took it into a nearby Nissan shop to get checked so it doesn't explode.
Stop skibbity-stabbiting my butt.
Drink! Pour Estus in your mouth.
Yay!
Ow! Fucking get wrecked. Yeah! Take it. Ow. Ow. I am not even trying anymore. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Just a conglomerate of fucking Lois Knights going at it. Ow. It's kind of like what Silver Knights and Black Knights would be like if one of them was good. Oh my god, no! Get. Damn it! Stop dropping your gear. I've had like 50 of them now. Unless it's this one or any other weapon that I don't have. But I don't know if you drop these. Ah, firewall. I've gotten your shield and your entire set and maybe 2 weapons now at this point. Aha! Ran right into my attack. Can you? Yay! Oh, by the way, I actually got into a co-op earlier. 4 of us versus this boss. The guy did not, if you look at the knights that I have, there's 4 of them that you can find. 3 of them, technically, because you start with 1. They basically freeze the portals off, because these knights endlessly summon. And the guy only did not find 1. He had the base 1. So we had to fight the boss with endless spawning knights. And I didn't die, though. The host and the others died. I came close to that. And it was a hell of a fight with 4 people. The boss is tanky as fuck. Shit. People was okay. My day was okay. Funeral service lasted a while last night. Yeah, I figured. I didn't see you join in again. So I was like, it's getting late. So I was like, I'm gonna get off. I stayed up later to hope that you would join in again. And so I can finish off the Iron King DLC, because how long it took. Like, I don't know, like 5 hours that was. And then I played most of the Ivory King DLC just so I can be like, fuck it, I spent so long on that other DLC. I want to get through some of this one. I hated that I just kept running around in circles trying to figure out where I had to go, what I was missing in the Iron King DLC. Like, I wanted to make up for that. Then I also flawlessed Knight Alone, so I can get the seppuku kill. All good. I literally thought you'd be back by that point. I did that. I was like, I want to get this kill. Should I? Yeah, let's do it. And then that was also kind of a stall to see if you would join in again. And then I played a good portion of this DLC, and fought 2 of the 3 bosses of this DLC last stream. Got wrecked a bit by the horses in Horsefuck Valley. And now we're here on the 3rd and last boss of this area. But I'm farming. So I can meet the last child of Dark, Elsana. Because if you get enough Lois souls, 50 to be exact, you can actually go up and speak with her directly, which I have never done. And she gives you not only... It's how you actually earn her soul. Because because normally it's all blocked by frozen branches. And I have 14. Wow, this farming is actually not bad. It's going pretty much quicker than I was expecting. co-op was fun. I don't know if the host was new. I'm assuming he might be, or he just didn't give a fuck about searching fully and didn't find anything. But he also, because you start off with one base night. I don't know the full area. I know most of it. There's a couple spots where it's like, where do I remember, but I just forgot. Now I've got kind of a good rundown of some of that now at this point. But I kind of like go through areas on autopilot sometimes, and then never fully pay attention to where they are located a lot of the times. I kind of made a note of where one of the area is that has bone wheels. Well, they're hedgehogs, but this game's bone wheels. Dark Souls 1, they're Dark Souls 1 bone wheels, but hedgehogs. Oh god, they're fucking annoying. Ow, I rolled. Fuck off with that! Damn, I am out of stamina yet, Jew. Oh, you're bringing out my health. You're bringing out my insults. Shard Lois armor. I'll wear it as lingerie. Shard lace armor. Ow. Okay, dude. How about you get burned? I really am sorry for if anyone does take a step. It's just kind of... Whoa! Wow. Ah! You failed! You failed! You all fucking failed. You couldn't kill me! I don't know if I say that, I think it did. I just saw my life flash before my mimic helmet. I feel like the health drop in this game is not bad. I feel like it in the first one, it's definitely worse. Hedgehog in a Dark Souls game, yes. This one specifically. In the DLC, they're fucking annoying as hell. If you recall the bone wheels in Dark Souls 1, if you've made it down to the catacombs, the end near Pinwheel, they're not... The catacomb... The bone wheels you fought with the Bone Lords in Dark Souls 2 are basically just... Because you know the bone wheels in Dark Souls 2 and 3. They're nothing compared to Dark Souls 1. Like, they've been heavily weakened. They're still bad in a group. Sometimes it's hard not to call... Yeah, that for gay person. Oh, yeah. I'll say cunt. I'll say fag. Not often, but I don't. I will say it. Like, the bone wheels in Dark Souls 2 and 3 have been heavily nerfed. They're still bad in a group. But in Dark Souls 1... a bone wheel can go through your entire stamina and your entire health bar in one fucking consecutive attack. You know how they roll. Imagine blocking with a full 100% shield block, physical damage block. He can go through your entire stamina meter and your entire health bar without running out of his attack. And that's with a health bar equivalent or bigger than mine. These things are fucking rough. In the original Dark Souls. Now, imagine that, but with hedgehogs. They're probably not as bad as I don't think they don't roll nowhere near as much, but they have contact damage because they're hedgehogs. So if you actually get too close to them, you will get hurt by their spikes, on top of them rolling into you. They just do a lot of damage. Dark Souls 2 enemies just do stupid amounts of damage. And they're endgame. They're DLC, so they're endgame. Yeah. I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm immature, but I do have my moments where I'm childish. That I just ooh. Don't know if I got that. I have my challenge. Okay, that was not. I was like, why do I always get scared of any attack popping off, even if it's helpful. In your armor! Oh no, bad time to spot. Bad time! Bad time to heal. Motherfucker. By the way, we hit 300 deaths. We are, what are the White Knights? They're good Lois Knights who serve the boss that I'm about to fight, but I'm not ready to fight him yet because I'm farming. Basically, the Ivory King went into the old chaos to prevent the spread of the fire. Basically, the same chaos that plagued Dark Souls 1 with the Bed of Chaos. He never came back alive. He's basically transfigured into one of the Chaos's Flames puppets. Basically, these Lloyd Knights, they served him back when he was alive. They never went down into the Chaos. They were around the areas of Elium Lois for the player to find so that he can tackle their old lord at a later date. And a lot of the black versions that you see me fighting, they're charred. They're the burned ones that followed him into the Chaos. These guys are here to seal them. Those portals you see them coming out of, they will freeze themselves, sacrifice themselves to freeze those portals to prevent them from coming back. This chaos literally has to do with the same thing that was born from the Witch of Izalith in Dark Souls 1. An ancient evil flame that she tried to reciprocate and failed. And that's what created all the fire demons, stuff like Capra Demon, not Gaping Dragon, but Capra Demon and all those fucks from Dark Souls 1. So a lot of the things that you see in Dark Souls 3 when you go down to the optional area of Demon Ruins, if you remember in Demon Ruins in Dark Souls 3, all those like dead demons that you see on the floor, the old Demon King, all those guys, they were created from this very flame. And then the White Knights are basically just here to stop it permanently. But their lord failed, and now they're here to try to fix that. With my help. A lot, actually. I read all the item descriptions in the past. I've watched several hours worth of videos in the past. Oh my god! Well, fuck me then. There's plenty of people who don't understand the lore. I've spent hours reading item descriptions my first playthrough and watching a lot of lore videos. And even then, my first, like, 5 or 6 playthroughs of the first game, I did not understand much of the lore at all until I was, like, really curious about story. Like, I love story in games. And I love, like, decrypted story even more, where it's, like, not handheld to you. Like, you can talk to NPCs and not understand a damn thing, and or not care. I, for one, was like, okay, I want to know why this character's here. Why are they on this mission? What is this boss's purpose? What do they do? What is this lord doing, or whatever? Or what is Gwyn's goal? Or what is Nishandra's goal? What is the Lord of Cinder? Or like, I like to understand by that. So I watched a lot of lore videos, whether they're accurate or not. A lot of them are, and a lot of them are speculation. And a lot of them depict, like, why a boss looks the way he does, or, you know, whatnot. Like, Pinwheel in Dark Souls 1 is... he drops Mask of Father, Mask of Mother, and Mask of Child. And what he's trying to do with the Rite of Kindling is he wants to split his body because his wife and child were killed. And he's trying to experiment, trying to bring them back to life, which is why you see multiple duplicates of him near Nito's boss arena. Not clones, physical duplicates, because in his boss fight he creates clones. That's a lot of speculation whether or not that's accurate or not. But if you look at him, he looks like a lump of flesh. A lot of people also speculate under that cloak is literally 3 bodies melded together. Also, a lot of people speculate in his actual song for his boss theme is screaming the words, "I'm sorry." Like, that's one lore instance that nobody would ever know. Unless you watch Vati video or other people. Whether or not they're accurate or not. But what I described with the old Ivory King is, like, he was here to stop the old chaos. Him and his knights went down there. He failed. Now he's burnt. He's corrupted. These guys are all corrupted. These white versions of these very same knights are here to fix that. By sealing off the areas like that right over there, that iced portal, they sacrificed themselves to prevent them from coming back. The Ivory King, I don't know how exactly I prevent him from resurfacing, because technically these guys are infinite. So imagine not having these knights and you only have one. It's literally an infinite gank squad against him and these knights and the boss. It is literally infinite. It will not stop until the boss is dead. How the boss doesn't respawn, I don't know, but it's, you know, the boss. But maybe he is the old chaos. And once you defeat him, the chaos is gone. As in Dark Souls 3, if you go to Demon Ruins and you face the Demon King, his fire is fading. How do you injure the boss? You fight him like normal. You fight him like normal. There is no gimmick to him. Like when you go to the in Dark Souls 3, when you encounter the many fire demons, the 3 fire demons, the one with Siegmeyer, and then the one on that takes you back to the second area. I keep forgetting the name for some reason. The one that looks grayed and ashed, and then the ones that breathe fire. They're all fire demons from Dark Souls 1. And the reason why one of them looks literally faded, it's because his fire is dying out and he's fading. And then when you face the Demon King in Dark Souls 3, he literally looks weakened. That's because the flame is dying out. And if you actually paid attention to his boss arena, next time you go there, pay attention to his boss arena. You'll see Capra demons, Capra demons, Taurus demons, and a bunch of other things just littered throughout the entire boss arena. They're all dead. All the bosses and enemies from Dark Souls 1 are long dead, except for some of the Asylum demons, which is basically what you fight. Like the one on the roof that you fight back at the Undead Settlement, that's what it was. The one that you go back up from the Poison Swamp area up to the Undead Settlement, you face is known as Stray Demon, which is a boss in Dark Souls 1. I still love Dark Souls 1 more, but Dark Souls 3 is so good. There's just some things about it. There's not very many areas that I particularly love about Dark Souls 3, but I do like a few. Like, I really enjoy Lothric. I really enjoy the first area, the High Wall. I like Lothric Castle. I hate the Grand Archives, though. I do like the Road of Sacrifices, minus the crabs, and some of the ogres and the dudes with the trees. I hate the church. I like the second DLC. I love the bosses in the second DLC. That's probably my favorite. Surprisingly enough, I think the Reek City is probably my favorite. And I hate the first half of it. I just want one more Dark Souls before Elden Ring. I know it would be nice, but I don't really want a full Dark Souls 4, because then I think that would just kind of kill it. Because I'm surprised after the whole Dark Souls 2 did very well. It hit high numbers, high ratings, but after a while, it just, you really see that it just wasn't the greatest game, and it hit a lot of low notes with the fandom. And after its downfall, I just thought that Dark Souls 3 was not going to be good, because usually when they make multiple games, the third or fourth iteration usually is garbage, and they just never care for the sequels. And a lot of people are like, oh, the first game's the best, the rest are just ass. Like with Kingdom Hearts, in fact. Everyone loved 1 and 2. They hate 3. So I'm surprised that Dark Souls 3 did as well as it did. So if they make a 4th, I think the 4th would just probably not be as good. Unless they make it as good, if not better than Dark Souls 3. Which is hard to hit. Because Dark Souls 1 is a lot of people's first. Which is why I love Dark Souls 1 more than most of the other ones. It's because it had the best blind playthrough for me. That and Demon Souls. Like, I love Demon Souls' atmosphere a lot. And it's by far my second favorite FromSoft Souls title. Yeah, I can't wait for Elden Ring. I really can't. A lot of people are considering it a successor to Dark Souls, though. So, we'll see if it actually is a Souls-like, or if it's going to be something different entirely like Sekiro. Because Demon Souls has no connection to Dark Souls whatsoever, and it's considered Dark Souls 1 is considered a successor to Demon Souls, but yet it's still very, very similar in terms of everything else. So we'll see. Dark Souls is in no way a sequel to it, though. Just like how Elden Ring could be considered a successor, but it's in no way a sequel. Unless it is literally Dark Souls with a new name. Because that's basically what Bloodborne is. Dark Souls 3 before 3. But it has, aside from the combat and similarities in combat, it has nothing to do with games. But it's definitely just going to be a fucking fight. I would like to see them remaster or remake the King's Field games, because I don't want to go out of my way and buy them for a shit ton of money. And emulating games has definitely gone downhill for me. I definitely like to collect. As a collector, I personally like. God damn it, this is taking me out forever. 16. Ugh. I want to get the bulk of this on camera. Why am I like that? What I do? What's the most prized thing in your collection? Video game wise? Toys wise? Or figurines wise? Toys wise, or figurines wise, probably my favorites are probably my Dark Souls 2 and 3 statues. That or my katana. Dark Souls 2 and 3's my game collection statues, and my katana. And probably my Xenoverse statue. Like, I do like Fighters as statue, but it's too much Goku. Like, here's one example of a collector's edition, but it's not as good as some of the others. This is from Fighters. This is from Xenoverse 2. Goku's hair is green enough, apparently. He's Ultra Instinct. Yeah, I know they aren't. They are not cheap. Like $80. Dusty. Gotta clean these. My Ashen figure dressed as the Cinder. Definitely my most prized. And Dark Souls 2. Definitely my most prized statues. Most prized video games, I don't really know. Or my most prized video game collection. I really don't have one. Because I don't really have a massive, like, classic collection or anything. Like, I don't really have a massive, like, collection with... Makes me miss my old figurines. A lot of my stuff was thrown out when I moved to out of my parents. That sucks. Yeah, because I would like to collect a lot of things still in a box. This would probably be... I bought this not that long ago. It's Final Fantasy IV. Technically, it's our Final Fantasy II, but it's Final Fantasy IV in Japan. It has the box and everything, and I bought it recently. I would love to have a lot of these from my childhood still, but like same with like Pokemon and stuff like that. Yeah, it's in its packaging. It's recent. It's not like I had this since I was a kid. I've never grew up. I did not grow up with Final Fantasy. But I bought this recently. Like, untouched. That's probably like one of my most prized things, just because as a collector I like to have stuff like that, but I don't anymore. It's because they're hard to come by now, and I never... As a kid, your parents are gonna keep that. Unless you're, like, really lucky or anal. And fortunately, as a kid, I wasn't, like... I just wanted to play the damn game, so a lot of my games are cracked. CD cases are cracked. And I don't have a lot of the old stuff like that anymore. Like, I'm becoming much bigger into collecting. Here's the Japanese version of Final Fantasy II. In its box. Now this was imported. I have a way to play imported games too. I bought a Famicom adapter so I can play the Japanese version of 2. I don't know 2 like 100% because I've only played it once, but I really don't need to understand what's going on text-wise to be able to play it. I just wanted to collect it and maybe play 2 again in the future. Aside from that, I also have a ROM version on a physical cart as well. So I have the actual things. For instance, right here, here's the English version of 2. But it's a ROM on a cart. It's not the official because we never got it. But yeah, like I like collecting stuff like that. Why, like, most of the time I will buy digital for games I don't really care about, which just kind of makes me upset, I kind of regret not physically buying Dark Souls 2 Scholar physically. I should have bought the physical version of that just because I have every other Souls game
physically. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne. Except for Sekiro. I don't have Sekiro, and I don't have any of the Neo games, which aren't from Software, but I have all those games except for Sekiro physically. Including the new Demon Souls. Unfortunately, I don't have a PS5. Going back on that. Another big thing I loved. Here's the collector's edition tin case from Xenoverse 2. Here's the collector's edition tin case from the original Dark Souls 2. Comes with a little map of Drangleic and a CD for music. Or I think it came with a CD for music, maybe it didn't. Xenoverse 2 came with Xenoverse 2 came with music. And also DLC that didn't release when you first got it. Mine are digital, but the games I love physically. Yes, gotta get physical. For most cases, I will. If I love the game franchise enough, especially Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, I will get most of the times physically, except for Kakarot. Kakarot, I didn't, because I wanted to play that game right then and there. I didn't want to go out to GameStop, and I don't really go to GameStop anymore. I don't give a shit about going out to in public much. Plus, I didn't want to order it and wait for it. I wanted to play the game right then and there. So I kind of just said, fuck out. And plus, Kakarot didn't really have anything that really intrigued me, and its cover is kind of boring. Meh. Not only that, a good way to get into physical collecting again, for cheaper than actually finding them on store. If you want to buy monthly service of games, like, for instance, I have a factory sealed Saints Row here. This is Retro Video Game Monthly. This is actually Retro Game Treasure. There's actually several different subscriptions that you can buy. The one I'm holding in my hand is called Retro Game Treasure, where both of them are the same. You could choose what consoles you want your games for. And they send you like 3 or 4 games. And it's a good way to collect physical games. I've never cared for Saints Row, but I have a factory sealed Saints Row copy in my hand. I have Metal Gear Solid, which I haven't had the physical copy of that game in forever. Here, I even bought some imported selection. I have an imported Phantasy Star in my hand. Phantasy Star Portable 2. Phantasy Star is one of my favorite video games ever. I can't play it, but there it is. Another good one is Video Game Monthly. These are expensive, though. If you want to do the biggest thing where you get, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 games or maybe more. I get stuff like Dreamcast, PS2, Game Boy, whatever. Factory sealed basketball game. But you get some interesting things. The cool thing about that is you go onto the website and you select what games you've already gotten from them so they don't send you duplicates. I've been lazy and definitely gotten a handful of duplicates. So, but yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, most of the time they do send you the actual case. Or in some off chances they don't. Like, factory sealed SOCOM. I've gotten more factory sealed games than I've ever had in my life. I'm never gonna play a good portion of these games. I just want them. Like, I want to collect. If you're into collecting games without actually going out of your way to buy a $100 game, you can spend the same price or close to the same price for like 5 or 6 different games for PS2, any console, PS2, PS3, Xbox, older games from Game Boy to Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Dreamcast, Genesis, those kind of games, like, and you'll be surprised at what you get. Like, I grew up with Lion King on Super Nintendo, and that was one of the first games I got in my very first bundle. I was like, hell yeah, I haven't had that game in forever. I am not dying to this Mimic. I thought I stopped that service a while ago, but I really want to look into doing it again, just because I like to collecting it. I have to go through all my boxes and be like, okay, I got this game, I got this game, I got this game, I got this game. That's the problem I have, is that I'm lazy, and a lot of them are put away. Like, they're still in the boxes, but like I got to go through them all and see what I have for each console. Another... Like, I have a bunch of games that I grew up with. Like, I went out and rebought Phantasy Star Online for the Dreamcast. And it's opened, but it's mint condition, and that's something I hope to keep for a long while. And this game is my childhood. My favorite game ever. Like, I love it. Did like SOCOM back in the day. I thought it was... Yeah, I never was big into that kind of stuff. I did like the Xbox original fucking... I did like the original Xbox Castle Wolfenstein, though. Like, I did play a lot of Castle Wolfenstein back in the day for, you know, PvP kind of versus, you know, that and some Halo, but I was never really good at it. I was better at Castle Wolfenstein, but that was one of the main reasons why I realized I'm not good at these things, and I'm not good at shooters and tactical. And that's the main reason why I never really was big into shooters, and also why I'm not a big fan of PvP. Because I did a lot of it back then with that. Like, I played that almost as much as I played Phantasy Star. Almost. I did do a lot. My favorite case for my game, though, Dragon Ball FighterZ, is by far one of my favorite collector's edition cases. By far. I've never played Mass Effect, but a friend at work sold me an entire complete collection of Mass Effect. So there's that. It's another thing to add to my collection. I also like when they do that with boxes and stuff. I'm just a sucker for tin cases and things. even went out of my way to buy. I even collected pop vinyls for a while. I put like 30 hours of Mass Effect 2 on my first playthrough for everyone to die. That's funny. Mass Effect is good, but as long as you got the build friendships or else. And if you guys request it, I'll play it, but I was never really big into that kind of stuff. Like I like friendship and in games that seemed enjoyable to me. Mass Effect just never seemed to intrigue me, but again, that might change if I play it. But you guys can request it. I have like no interest right now to play it. I also collected pop vinyls for a while. This is a limited edition light in the dark Goku or glow in the dark Goku. I literally bought 3 of these Gokus. Not this one specifically, but they literally sell 3 different versions of these Gokus. It's stupid, but I bought them. And this one's a limited edition because it's got golden hair. One of them literally, this one doesn't do the glow in the dark. There's 2 others that have the normal blonde hair, and one of them glows in the dark, the other doesn't. This one just has golden hair. The biggest difference is one hair is lighter than the other. It's the same character. One hair is slightly lighter than the other. One looks almost orange, the other one's yellow. 3 of the same thing. I don't even have them all. I ran out of room. And then I started buying these things at GameStop and online. I have a few of these figures that I bought at GameStop and online. These statues are awesome. My favorite's Gohan. My favorite character may be Vegeta, but my top 2 favorite of these are Gohan, Super Saiyan 2, and Trunks. I don't know why it does that. I have the brick set for Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball so much that I bought the anime again, but in this nice little case. The entire series. I don't know if the animation's any different, because I know the orange brick set cut off a lot, and actually some scenes actually have stuff that isn't said or muted. There's literally a scene of Gohan talking with no dialogue coming out of his mouth. I don't know if this fixed that. Haven't watched it all. To me, as a person who's not like, I love art, but I'm not like big on like animation, and I'm not an actor, so I can't really pick up on a lot of that kind of stuff. It all looks the same to me. And I had no problem watching the brick set at all. It was fine. I've watched it so much that my PS3 broke. But this I bought mainly just to collect because I love Dragon Ball. I mean, I think you can tell. Why they just make statues so damn heavy. Exist still. Who cares about a receiver for Xbox controller that I never use anymore on PC? But that's definitely my most prized games. My prized collections of games, figurines, some of them, especially the Dark Souls stuff, and probably my prized collection for the anime, if any. I do own Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Cowboy. I don't own the anime Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, Ikitasen, Yu Hakusho, like I said, Kenichi, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist the movie, Inuyasha, both Final Act and the original. Probably more than I can think of. I don't own that much anime. A lot of it's Toonami and Adult Swim. I mean, I've delved into some, but like, I just don't have a lot of time for anime, and I'm not like the biggest nerd when it comes to it. I'm a nerd for stuff that I love. And if it's games or Dragon Ball Z, that's like the biggest thing. I don't really consider myself a true anime nerd or anything like that, or a weeb. Like, I love Dragon Ball. I have the entire manga. I probably would go out of my way to buy the other versions of the Dragon Ball manga. Like the original. Because I have the Viz publication. I probably would buy the original if I could find it. Or if it wasn't truly expensive. Where it actually says Dragon Ball on it, and it's red. Yeah, it's all just Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball. I also own Super's manga, Super's anime, in parts. I owned GT at one point. Owned most of Naruto, then I stopped collecting it midway through Shippuden. I was collecting the first half is all in season, Shippuden's all in parts. And then it was just stupid to buy it like that. Then I just started downloading the stopped midway through the manga as well because I left the room.
I can give you a sneak preview. I'm surprised I even got hit as much. That was me. Yeah, that's it. Awesome sound effects guys there. Surprised I got hit by him. Hell, if I put my sign down, I would be surprised if someone actually summons me for that fight. There was a few people summoning here earlier. I mean, you could see people, so they're definitely sitting here. Don't really have the time to wait around though. I'm probably gonna do one more round. Do I get anything if I talk to you here?
Many of Elaeum Lewis's faithful knights followed their lord into the chaos. But not one of them, the king's, but it was the knights. Many, but not the king, but it, the knights. The knights.
I think I need to actually have a certain amount before she breaks them. And I can't just give her some. I actually need a certain tier. probably put like an hour and a half to almost 2 hours into this. I did waste a lot of time with the area. It took a little over probably close to 2 hours, and then doing the summoning bit, which I did one summon, but it's still like I got summoned immediately, and then I forgot that wasn't part of the Sunlight Covenant. Had to go do that, then I had to wait for a summon. Same guy, failed. And that probably took like a good 30 minutes or so. So I definitely spent probably like around an hour on this. So what else? If I can get 20. No! Idiots! Damn it! Why'd you come after me? That 2 drops right there, you cunt! Come on. I saw him stall, so I didn't think he was gonna come after me. Look, knowing my luck, those are both Lloyd souls. Lois souls. Lloyd souls. Lois souls. Damn asshole. Of course. I was gonna pick him up right after I freaking killed him. Kunt! I knew that. That sucks. I hate how aggressive sometimes they are on me. It's fine. Like, I have no problem with it. They would be if I had none of them here. I mean, that's expected because I have nobody to back me up. But, like, I feel like they're heavily aggressive on me. I wish they would just not. Someone else, thanks. Should have just gotten them. Could have gotten them. Could have just picked them up when I saw them. I don't really know right now. That many. However many that is. Really, dude? These hits are annoying sometimes.
should have been hit there. Oh. Stop coming after me! Damn, you have 2 fucking knights on you! Fuck! I wish they would like, relax momentarily. Of course. Those 2 other souls that I lost would have been it. I know it. I just want to get 1 more damage. Just give me 20 and I'll be satisfied. Then I can go to lay down and go to bed. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day, despite today being slow as hell. I don't know why. It just needs to slow down. I don't get where this busyness is coming from. I don't get why it was slow and then back to busy for probably another 5 years. And then... like, it's not ever, like, that slow, but it's never this... it's, like, not this busy that long. The summer I can understand. Maybe the holiday, but why the whole winter? Like, a month or 2 ago, it was really busy. The moment one of my coworkers takes off, it was busy that whole fucking time. And the moment he comes back, slows. Considerably. Significantly slows down. Because of life. Can we... Dodge. Oh, are you gonna get the... no. I'm never gonna win. I'm not good at invading, or killing invasions. That's one ring I'm not counting for 100%. Because I'm never gonna get that. I'm not good at invading or, you know, killing players. I'm just not. The delay on things when I'm nowhere near getting to be a backstab, I teleport into it, or just the fact that I just suck at player versus player. I'm already not great at Dark Souls 2 at all. No. Not that I know of. I don't think I recall looking it up. Whether it's farmable, viable, or not. I think that's the only way you can get that ring. I'll look it up and see if there's any other way to get it, but I think that's the only way.
Guys, can you stop moving around in my way? Can y'all please stop attacking in a group? It's getting destroyed! What the hell? You stunned me, you dick! Like, I know I'm running myself out of stamina, stupid, but like... half these knights are also not helping me at all. They're just there to either block me. A lot of them block me from fucking getting through, or they don't even aggro them enough. I have no problem dodging them. Sometimes I get hit because I roll too early, or because Dark Souls 2's iframe animations are garbage. Yes, I know I'm getting hit because of my own terrible timing, and I'm not. I'm just getting frustrated by the fact that they're just so heavily on me most of the time. Any other fucking Dark Souls, this would be, they'd be heavily distracted. And I like that, but it's kind of annoying too sometimes. Like right there, I had all of them in one spot. And that made it really annoying. On top of the fact that all these loyalty knights, they just make it ugly. Where'd that other one come from? Like, what hit me? I did not see that guy hit me. I'm getting tired. I've lost my, like, the fact that I'm dying a bunch now. Or not a bunch, but the fact that I am dying is definitely taken away that cool that I had. Not that I'm mad or anything. I'm just frustrated. And I'm tired. And I'm definitely getting sloppy. No, not the will to farm. No, not at all. I'm not getting bored at one bit. I can do this. I can do this all day. I get more annoyed farming the Covenant items than I do this. So heavily focused. That last death, I didn't even see that guy hit. Like right there, I sworn I looked. And that should have been a dodge, but it wasn't. This guy's gonna come after me and he's gonna kill me. And nearly died because they blocked my path. Can y'all please focus someone else down real quick while I heal? Hold it!
They should not despawn. Because they get frozen. They get their portals frozen. It would defeat the purpose of this fight's gimmick by having enemies that just constantly replenish if you don't have the knights with you. So they are permanent. Also, they intended to have you grind them for an item to get you a certain soul of a character that isn't a boss. So having you go into New Game Plus to do that would be stupid. These guys are permanent. They will not despawn unless I freeze them. Which you've been seeing on and off. But I'm quitting before the boss fight begins. Because if I kill the boss, I can still farm them, but a very limited number of. Because the rest are frozen. Or you can literally have one Lois Knight permanently, have one of them freeze the other guy, and then the rest infinitely spawn throughout the entire rest of the boss fight. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed myself. I just want one more. Have a good night, man. I'm gonna get off shortly myself. I just want one more, damn it. I just want to cap at 20 because I hate not doing 10s, and I also hate odd numbers. Besides, needing 30 more when I can try to somewhat save it and cut that down for tomorrow before I actually stream, maybe depending on what time I get home. What other things arise? I don't know if this applies to them. I know Dark Souls 2 has a thing where the more you kill a group of enemies, the less they drop things, and that's definitely evident to an extent, because I go a few rounds without them dropping shit. Oh my god, I got several of them. That flame is so annoying, though. Especially when I'm not noticing. I gotta dodge at the right timing. But half the time I'm not even big. Yes, 20. 30 more. I've never done this, and I want it. I want Elsana's soul. Required if I want everything. Please don't have more than one thing, please. Or I will murder you. You dumb bitch. Because, yeah, once you get a certain tier, these break, and you can go up the stairs and talk to her permanently.
Many of, but not the kings. But it was too. The knights. But the knights.
Well, I don't know
But the knights.
Ivory King armor, nice. Silent Oracle and Soul of Alsana. Alive and listen at their prison before the boss. Sure, they're getting during the boss fight. Yeah, if you. Wait. If the Burn Arbor King is dead, only 3 will spawn in Ilgaz every couple of minutes. They can be forced to spawn instantly by reloading the area using Humber Bone or quitting. They also stop spawning if they either kill 12 times each, just like the enemies in other areas. See, okay, if the boss is dead, they do become permanently despawned. But if the Ivory King is alive, 12 will generate during the boss fight. They will spawn almost infinitely 45 times. So they do have a limit, I guess. I don't know if that's each fight or if that's just in general. During the boss fight, they will spawn almost infinitely 45 times, but at a slower rate. Completely vulnerable to dark, not fire. Interesting. Well, I thought they were definitely weak to both. Fire definitely does more damage than I don't know about just with him, but I definitely used the crystal magic weapon on the king himself, so might be doing less there, but fire definitely seemed to do more than that. It seems that Loisel's drop more often and higher. That's just luck. It's luck. It's gonna drop the same, I think. I don't think that affects anything. While summon as a phantom, much higher drop rate if helped as a phantom. Really? Joining the company of champions makes the knight spawn infinitely? Oh, okay, so there is a limit to them. So there's only one. She only has one thing. The Allium Laced Curved Sword. Good. Good. Five, 15, 35. Oh, you just give me Lois stuff for the others? Well, I have 20. How come do I talk to you in some regard? Somewhere else? Because I'm not getting an option to break this. I think I have to beat the Ivory King to get her to do that then. I'm gonna get off for the night, everyone. Thank y'all for joining. Tomorrow we'll continue. Hopefully I will get a good number of them before I start streaming, so I'm definitely gonna try to cut down the amount of times that you guys are gonna have to watch this. And then if we get it, I definitely will be beating the Ivory King tomorrow. And then, depending on how long that goes, I may finish off New Game. And then rush my happy ass through New Game Plus as fast as I can. I want to get the achievement for getting the other characters back to Majula, because I still fucked that up by killing one of the NPCs that I shouldn't have, but it's an invader NPC, so it's not like it's a big deal. At the end of this run, I am killing everybody, just to get all their shit. And then I will rush through New Game Plus to get all the characters back to Majula, any other stuff I need for any spells, whatnot, yada yada. And then, I do, because there is stuff that I need on New Game 3, which involves Vendrick's weapons on New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus, which I need to go through actual New Game Plus and Plus Plus. Welliger has some spells on the 3rd New Game. The Chancellor at Vendrick Castle, Dranglake Castle. I need a few more of the rings. Any other stuff, but eventually Bloodborne will be happening. I'd say maybe the end of the month.
Once I am fully done with Bloodborne and Sekiro, I will be taking a break and going back to game requests. A lot of people have been waiting for probably a year now. I definitely want to move back and get some of those out of the way, and I think after I'm done with Souls and Bloodborne and Sekiro, I am going to complete some of those game requests and get them done so I can play Final Fantasy X. God! I am born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Fear the old blood. And I am completing Bloodborne this time. I say that every time I play Bloodborne, but the Chalice dungeons, though, I'm completing them. I don't give a fuck how long they take. I'm doing it. I've been waiting to play Bloodborne for a long while, and last time I beat through Souls, I played Bloodborne and just stopped. That's because I just didn't enjoy it, and I love Bloodborne, and I miss it, so I really can't wait to get back to it. Same with Sekiro, and this time not with Supply, because I'm doing my own playthrough of that. And you won't see me quit 20 minutes into a stream. Because I actually have patience. A lot more patience than I did 10 years ago when it comes to fighting and playing these games. It may seem like I'm getting angry and mad, but I'm not. A little frustrated and nettled, yes, but not mad, not pissed, nothing. Have a good night. Let's go and... I can literally have nobody watching me, and I'd be doing the same nonetheless. Wow, he's still on some Resident Evil. Well, he's probably going to say, you're still playing Dark Souls 2? Let's go raid Kingslayer. Chocolate Chip, if you were here, I would send you over there with it. But let's go and watch... I'm not going to be really... I don't really have time to watch a lot of streams. I usually just fall asleep to stuff, but... Let's go watch this guy play some Resident Evil 7. That probably won't be happening for another 700 more Halloweens, but, you know. Eventually we'll get to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, so that way we can... play the village and have fun getting fucked by giant vampire booby lady. Eventually. Anyway. Vampire boobs. Good night.